500 subscribers, I'll change this battery. 500. Let's go. Welcome back. If you missed the hay wagon video, check it out, because it's coming along. It actually was rainy this morning, and it's supposed to get, I think, thunderstorms or something later. So today would actually be a good day to cut some more of those. And it's like, it's super nice out. I'm in a t-shirt, and it's supposed to get like 70 degrees by sometime this afternoon. So that's crazy, number one. So it would be a really good day to do that. However, I did see at our supplier where we get our seed potatoes that they have them in stock now. So that means we're getting closer to obviously planting everything and having seed potatoes ready. So that means we need to get that potato attachment and hiller attachment done. And we've only worked on it once. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna try and get that, you know, finished. Maybe not finished, but we're gonna at least get it further than what it is, because right now it's just the main frame and we got a lot of work to do to it yet. So if you missed last video, check it out. So if you don't know where we're at, we got the main frame of it done, and I think we have all our supplies. We did end up getting the furrower, and we got our 2 discs. So if you are not familiar with a disc hiller or the potato furrow or plow, you can buy them already pre-assembled and made, but they're usually 2 separate attachments. So you'll have your hiller as one, and then your plow as another. And they're pretty salty, pretty expensive. So we're gonna make a combination of the 2. And obviously this is what they'll be kind of mounted, I believe, like that. And they'll cover your potatoes back up and then hill them throughout the process as well. So we got those, we got this, and we also have our 3-point category 1 hookups there and pins to attach. So we gotta weld those fast. We gotta weld our cross member piece, because just for kind of rigidity, and then we're also going to put for our top link too. So I think I'm going to use a little bit thicker than what we have here, and I'm going to probably use angle L bracket or L iron there for the pins as well. So we'll try and get everything set up. It's been a long time since I worked on it, so it's kind of going to be, I got to re-jog my memory of how I even wanted to do all this stuff and how I wanted to attach it and everything like that. So it may take a little, but once I get back on track of what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, then I think at that point we should be in pretty good shape. And maybe it just rained, so I don't know how well it'll be, but maybe up on the hill there, we could, maybe if we get it done, we could test it out. I'm not holding my breath and getting it done, but there's a possibility. This one's tacked and fairly square. I gotta get the other one. We'll tack that one fast, and then we can flip it and kind of weld the whole way around it. But we're gonna weld on both sides, and I just hope, because this is thinner, I really would have rather this been a little bit thicker walled, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. Hopefully, you know, with these in here and stuff, it doesn't create too much of an issue and, you know, break them off or break the welds. But we're gonna have a pretty heavy weld inside and outside. Well, both of them are tacked. Now we'll go around everything and weld it fast. We're slowly but surely getting somewhere. Again, I'm not a professional welder, but they're not hateful, I guess. They definitely could be better. But it should be solid enough, and hopefully it holds up, that with it being a little bit thicker, or not thicker, but thinner walled, hopefully it holds up to, you know, the abuse that it's going to be taking. So at this point, now that we got those, I think we got to work on getting our top link. Okay. We got to get our top link mounted here, or our bracket for that. And then at that point, we can do our cross pieces. And then really, we got to fabricate something to mount our furrow to, which I have something in mind for that as well. But we're getting closer. So the plan I think I came up with here is I took a scrap piece of the square stock that I had. It's tacked fast there right now. And then I have some leftover 1-inch square stock that I think we're gonna mount somehow to the furrower. And then this square stock will go down in through here, and we'll have a bunch of holes set so we can set our height and everything and raise it all the way up if we want to when we're using the hillers. I kind of wish this was a little bit bigger because it will have some forward and backward play to it, but it shouldn't be anything that's gonna, you know, really change how it works, because it's gonna plow through the dirt regardless if it's at an angle or not. So I gotta weld that thing the whole way around, drill some holes through it. There's a lot of work to be done yet. Starting to look like something. I'm not even going to show you the welds on that because I'm not proud of that at all. But it should hold up for what it is. And that's going to be for our furrower. And we got our 3 points. Kind of got to figure out some things here with the top link. And also we got to get these braces on here too. And I know I don't have all the hardware to mount the discs, so I don't know what all will get done as far as that goes, but we're going to at least try and get the top link mounted yet, and the bracing for the side for the angles. We probably won't even have to do that, but I feel like it might make it a little bit more sturdy, I guess. It is absolutely gorgeous out here, and we're getting a little bit further. So I got the 3-point lower pins installed, so those should be good to go. Now I'm working on I got everything cut, I think, for the top link, and these are probably a little bit long. They probably don't have to be that long, but you know, we're gonna center our hole in there pretty well, so just so everything stays, you know, kind of centered in there and it's got enough surface area. So I got it clamped. I just kind of want to see. I'm gonna drill this. I drilled these freehand and they were kind of a pain, but this is thicker. This is like twice the thickness as those. So I'm gonna put this in the drill press, line these up perfectly, clamp them together, drill straight through both of them, and then we'll be able to tack these fast. We'll have our hole line up, throw our pin in, and that should be good. Then at that point, once these are mounted, then I'll go ahead and run our angle pieces up and down again. We probably wouldn't have to, but I have the material, so I might as well do it. We got our plates for our top link now, so we'll get this clamped, probably throw some tacks in it before we full on weld it, and we'll throw a pin through these holes. That way we keep it aligned, and because if we don't, then when you go to put a pin in later, it most likely, at least my luck, it wouldn't line up. Well, the wind has picked up here, and looking that way, it's getting dark. So I think we're getting a storm that's gonna be rolling through. So we're gonna have to call it quits here and try and get everything put away here. We did manage to make a decent amount of progress. We got our 3-point lower pins in and installed. We got these angles welded for those. We got our stock on the other side for our hiller attachment, and we probably, honestly, we probably could have drilled just the main frame here and did it the same way, but I prefer it kind of off the back anyway. So we have that, and then we managed to get our top link bracket installed as well. So everything is kind of moving along. Like I said, we do have that storm that's rolling in, so we got to get everything cleaned up, put away, and then we can resume this next time. So we definitely made a lot of progress. Potato season, planting season in general, is coming very quick, and we're gonna have to get this stuff rolling. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.